Jinger Duggar Vuolo, the sixth child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar from TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, has always been in the public eye. Her journey into adulthood has brought about significant changes, including her departure from the family's strict rules, her marriage to Jeremy Vuolo, and their growing family. Recently, Jinger took to social media to share a heartwarming update that delighted fans: a new photo of her youngest child, baby Finn Garrett Vuolo. The post not only showcased her adorable son, but also highlighted one of parenthood's most precious milestones, counting on the blessings each day brings. The image posted by Jinger featured a candid moment with baby Finn, who is now just over 6 months old. In the photo, Finn appears to be sitting upright, supported by plush pillows, his big blue eyes wide with curiosity as he reaches out toward something off camera. His chubby cheeks and infectious smile melted hearts instantly. Jinger captioned the photo with a simple yet profound message: "Counting our blessings every single day." This phrase resonated deeply with her followers, many of whom are parents themselves or have followed Jinger's life since she was a child star on reality TV. It's no secret that raising children comes with challenges, joys, and countless moments worth cherishing, and Jinger seemed to capture all of this sentiment in her brief caption. For those unfamiliar with Jinger's story, it's important to note how far she has come since her days on 19 Kids and Counting. Once part of a highly structured household governed by strict religious principles, Jinger chose a different path when she left Arkansas for California after high school. She later met Jeremy Vuolo, a former professional soccer player turned pastor, and the two married in 2016. Since then, they've welcomed 2 daughters, Felicity Nicole, born in 2017, and Evangeline Joyce, born in 2019, and now baby Finn, completing their trio of little ones. Each addition to the Vuolo family has been celebrated not only within their close-knit community, but also among fans worldwide. And while parenting 3 young children might seem overwhelming at times, Jinger often shares glimpses of her life online, reminding others of the beauty found in everyday moments. One of the recurring themes in Jinger's posts is gratitude. Whether she's documenting sleepless nights, chaotic mornings, or quiet snuggle sessions, she consistently emphasizes finding joy even amidst the chaos. This latest post featuring baby Finn serves as another reminder of her perspective shift since becoming a mother. In interviews and through her book Becoming Free Indeed, Jinger has spoken openly about breaking away from some of the rigid expectations imposed upon her during childhood. She described feeling immense pressure to conform to certain roles and behaviors dictated by her upbringing. However, motherhood gave her a renewed sense of purpose and freedom, one rooted in love, grace, and authenticity. Finn, like his older sisters before him, represents more than just another member of the family. He embodies hope, growth, and the continuation of cherished traditions blended with newfound independence. Watching Jinger navigate these waters offers inspiration to anyone striving to balance honoring their roots while forging their own path forward. Every stage of infancy holds its own magic, and Jinger seems determined to savor them all. From Finn's first toothless grin to his tentative attempts at crawling, she documents these milestones with pride and excitement. Sharing such intimate details allows her audience to feel connected to her family's journey, fostering a sense of camaraderie among fellow parents navigating similar experiences. Interestingly, Jinger doesn't shy away from discussing the less glamorous aspects of motherhood either. In past posts, she's talked about the exhaustion of caring for multiple kids under 5, the struggle to maintain personal identity amidst diaper changes and bedtime routines, and the importance of leaning on support systems during tough times. By being so transparent, she dismantles unrealistic ideals often perpetuated on social media and instead promotes a healthier, more realistic portrayal of what it means to raise a family. Her approach aligns perfectly with the idea behind her caption, "Counting Our Blessings." Even on difficult days, there are still reasons to give thanks. Perhaps it's witnessing Finn's gummy smile light up an otherwise stressful morning, or hearing Felicity giggle uncontrollably during playtime. These small victories accumulate, creating a tapestry of memories that make the hard work worthwhile. As the third generation of Duggars grows, it's fascinating to observe how each branch of the family tree evolves differently. While Jinger remains close to her siblings and extended family, her choices reflect a desire to create something uniquely hers. Together with Jeremy, she prioritizes faith, education, and fostering a nurturing environment where their children can thrive. Baby Finn, with his bright eyes and adventurous spirit, already shows signs of embodying the best qualities of both his parents. He carries the charm and charisma reminiscent of the Duggar clan, while inheriting Jeremy's calm demeanor and thoughtful nature. It will be exciting to see how he develops alongside his sisters and what kind of person he becomes under their guidance. Moreover, Jinger's decision to share updates about her family publicly demonstrates her commitment to transparency and connection. Unlike some celebrities who guard their private lives fiercely, Jinger invites her followers into her world, sharing both triumphs and trials alike. This openness fosters trust and loyalty among her fanbase, making her relatable and approachable despite her fame. With baby Finn continuing to grow and explore the world around him, there's no doubt that Jinger and Jeremy will face new adventures and challenges along the way. But if her recent post is any indication, they remain steadfast in their resolve to cherish every step of the journey. Parenthood isn't easy, but it's clear that Jinger wouldn't trade it for anything. As fans eagerly await future updates, one thing remains certain: Jinger Duggar continues to inspire others with her unwavering positivity, resilience, and ability to find beauty in life's simplest pleasures. Through photos like the one of baby Finn, she reminds us all to pause, take stock of our blessings, and appreciate the incredible gift of family. So here's to counting blessings, not just once in a while, but every single day. After all, as Jinger proves time and again, sometimes the most extraordinary moments lie hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered and treasured forever. On a crisp autumn morning, the Duggar household buzzed with anticipation as Michelle Duggar arrived at her daughter Jana's home, accompanied by several of Jana's sisters. The air was filled with the scent of freshly brewed coffee and the sound of cheerful greetings as family members embraced in the cozy living room. Michelle, ever the matriarch, carried a well-worn notebook filled with project ideas and organizational tips she had accumulated over years of managing her own large household. Her presence brought an immediate sense of purpose and warmth to the gathering. Jana, who had recently taken on the responsibility of maintaining her own home, greeted her mother and sisters with a mixture of excitement and relief. The house, while charming, required attention in several areas, from organizing storage spaces to refreshing worn surfaces. Jana had been managing these tasks alone, but the arrival of her family support system promised not only efficiency but also cherished bonding time. Each sister brought unique skills and perspectives. Some were adept at interior design, others excelled at practical repairs, and all shared Michelle's meticulous approach to home management. The atmosphere quickly shifted from casual conversation to focused planning as Michelle gathered everyone around the kitchen table. With characteristic organization, she outlined the day's agenda, dividing tasks into manageable sections and assigning roles based on each person's strengths. The living room would be reorganized first, followed by deep cleaning and minor repairs in the kitchen. The upstairs bedrooms needed attention to closet organization and window treatments. Meanwhile, the basement storage area presented its own set of challenges that would require creative solutions and teamwork. As they prepared to begin their work, the group dynamic revealed itself through their interactions. Michelle moved between rooms, offering guidance and encouragement while sharing wisdom gained from decades of home management. The sisters worked seamlessly together, their movements synchronized through years of family collaboration. Jana found herself smiling frequently as she observed the familiar rhythm of her family working in harmony, each member contributing to the common goal of transforming her home into a more functional and comfortable space. The morning light streamed through the windows, illuminating dust particles dancing in the air, a reminder of both the work ahead and the warmth of family unity. Tools were distributed, cleaning supplies arranged, and protective coverings laid out. The house, though quiet just moments before, now pulsed with energy and purpose. This gathering wasn't merely about completing household tasks. It represented something deeper, a continuation of family traditions, shared values, and the enduring support that defined the Duggar family's approach to life's challenges. The transformation began in earnest as Michelle directed the initial efforts toward the living room, where furniture arrangements had become impractical and storage solutions inadequate. Armed with measuring tapes and organizational bins, the team systematically dismantled existing configurations while carefully documenting each item's new designated place. Michelle demonstrated her signature method of maximizing vertical space, installing additional shelving units that would later display both functional items and decorative pieces. Her daughters worked in pairs, one labeling containers, while another sorted contents, creating a system that balanced aesthetic appeal with practical access. In the kitchen, the focus shifted to both cosmetic improvements and functional upgrades. The sisters tackled the cabinets first, removing outdated hardware and replacing them with modern brushed nickel pulls that immediately refreshed the space's appearance. While some team members addressed surface cleaning and appliance maintenance, others worked on reorganizing pantry contents using clear containers and tiered organizers. Michelle supervised the installation of under-cabinet lighting, explaining how such enhancements could transform daily meal preparation into a more enjoyable experience. The countertops received special attention, with old cutting boards and seldom-used appliances finding new homes in designated storage areas. The most challenging undertaking emerged in the basement storage area, where years of accumulated belongings had created organizational chaos. Michelle implemented her proven 3-box system: keep, donate, discard, establishing clear criteria for each category. Family members formed an assembly line, carefully evaluating each item before directing it to its appropriate destination. The process revealed treasures long forgotten, sparking memories and laughter as the sisters rediscovered childhood memorabilia. Heavy-duty shelving units were assembled to create dedicated zones for seasonal decorations, spare linens, and household supplies, while transparent bins ensured visibility of stored contents. Throughout the house, the team employed innovative solutions to maximize space utilization. Narrow rolling carts were installed in previously unused gaps between appliances, creating instant additional storage for cleaning supplies and small appliances. Doorbacks became valuable real estate for hanging organizers, while wall-mounted racks transformed empty vertical spaces into functional areas for tools and utensils. Michelle's expertise in space optimization shone through as she guided the placement of furniture and fixtures to improve traffic flow and accessibility. The physical labor was interspersed with moments of teaching and mentoring. As they worked, Michelle shared practical tips for maintaining organized spaces, emphasizing the importance of regular maintenance routines. She demonstrated how to establish homes for frequently used items, reducing clutter and saving time during daily activities. The sisters contributed their own insights, suggesting modern organizational tools and techniques they had discovered through personal experience. These exchanges created a collaborative learning environment where traditional methods met contemporary innovations. By mid-afternoon, the visible progress throughout the house served as a testament to the family's collective effort. Fresh paint on accent walls complemented newly organized spaces, while strategically placed lighting highlighted improved functionality. The transformation extended beyond mere physical changes. Each completed area reflected careful consideration of Jaina's lifestyle needs and personal preferences. The once overwhelming task list had given way to tangible improvements that would enhance daily living while preserving the home's welcoming character. As the sun began its descent, casting a golden glow through the shop windows, the Duggar women transitioned from home renovation to treasure hunting at their favorite local thrift stores. The change in activity brought a noticeable shift in energy. Muscles relaxed from hours of physical labor gave way to excited chatter and playful competition as they navigated aisles brimming with potential discoveries. Michelle, ever the strategist, suggested splitting into smaller groups to maximize their search efficiency while maintaining opportunities for individual exploration. The first stop yielded unexpected treasures that sparked joyful exclamations. One sister discovered a vintage wooden sideboard with intricate carvings, its original finish still intact beneath a layer of dust. Another unearthed a collection of mismatched china plates that, when arranged together, created a charming, eclectic pattern perfect for wall decoration. Michelle herself found a set of sturdy wicker baskets that would perfectly complement Jaina's newly organized storage areas. Each find prompted enthusiastic consultation among the group, with everyone contributing ideas for restoration or repurposing. Their second destination proved equally fruitful, particularly in the home decor section. A pristine condition brass bed frame caught their collective eye, its timeless design promising to add elegance to Jaina's guest room. Several vintage picture frames, though tarnished, held promise for displaying family photographs after a simple cleaning. The fabric section revealed bolts of high-quality material suitable for crafting custom window treatments, a project Michelle immediately volunteered to help complete. The sisters' keen eyes spotted potential in items others might overlook, from slightly damaged but repairable furniture to unique decorative pieces waiting for a creative touch. The shopping expedition evolved into more than just a quest for bargains. It became a celebration of resourcefulness and creativity. Michelle shared stories of her own thrifting triumphs, demonstrating how patience and vision could transform ordinary finds into extraordinary additions to one's home. The younger sisters contributed modern perspectives on upcycling trends, while Jaina documented each potential purchase with her phone, creating a digital catalog of possibilities. Their collective expertise turned what might have been a simple shopping trip into an educational experience, blending traditional values of frugality with contemporary design sensibilities. By the time they loaded their finds into vehicles, the back seats and trunks were filled with carefully wrapped treasures and restoration projects. The journey home was punctuated with plans for refinishing wood surfaces, recovering upholstery, and arranging their discoveries within Jaina's newly organized spaces. The day's activities had come full circle, from creating order in existing spaces to acquiring new elements that would further enhance and personalize Jaina's home environment. As twilight settled over the neighborhood, the Duggar women gathered in Jaina's transformed living room, surrounded by evidence of their day's accomplishments. The space, now organized and refreshed, reflected not just improved functionality, but the enduring strength of family bonds and shared values. Michelle looked around with evident pride, noting how each completed project and carefully selected thrift find contributed to creating a home that truly embodied Jaina's personality while maintaining the family's distinctive character. The day's activities had reinforced fundamental principles that had guided the Duggar family for generations: the importance of community support, the value of hard work, and the wisdom of practical living. The impact of this family tradition extended far beyond the physical improvements made to Jaina's home. Through their collective effort, they had demonstrated how shared responsibilities could be transformed into meaningful connections and lasting memories. The organizational systems implemented throughout the house weren't merely practical solutions. They represented a transfer of knowledge and experience from one generation to the next. Michelle's guidance had provided Jaina with tools and strategies that would serve her well in maintaining her home independently, while the sisters' contributions had strengthened their relationships through shared accomplishment. The thrift shopping adventure had particularly underscored the family's commitment to resourcefulness and sustainability. By rescuing quality items from second-hand stores and envisioning new purposes for them, they had practiced environmental stewardship while honoring their values of frugality and creativity. The carefully selected pieces would not only enhance Jana's living space, but also carry forward stories and memories, becoming part of her home's evolving narrative. This approach to homemaking reflected a deeper understanding that true value lies not in the price tag, but in the meaning and utility an item brings to daily life. Perhaps most significantly, the day had reaffirmed the power of feminine support networks in navigating life's challenges. From Michelle's experienced leadership to the sisters' collaborative problem-solving, the event showcased how women can effectively combine their strengths to achieve common goals. The laughter shared during difficult tasks, the spontaneous bursts of song while cleaning, and the genuine appreciation expressed for each other's contributions created an atmosphere of mutual respect and encouragement. These moments of connection would linger long after the physical evidence of their work, serving as touchstones of support during future challenges. As they prepared to depart, promises were exchanged to repeat similar gatherings regularly, recognizing the importance of maintaining these supportive relationships. The day's events had created more than just an improved living space. They had woven another strand into the tapestry of family traditions that would continue to support and enrich each member's life journey. Anna Duggar, the second eldest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar from the reality TV show * 19 Kids and Counting *, has always been a figure of intrigue for fans. Known for her reserved demeanor and deep commitment to faith and family values, Anna's life post-show has largely revolved around raising her own children while maintaining a relatively low profile compared to some of her siblings. Recently, however, she stepped into the spotlight again, this time with an unexpected yet heartwarming twist: a beach day in Florida with her kids. The image capturing this moment is simple but striking. It shows Anna walking along the shoreline, her hands clasped tightly with two of her young children as they navigate the soft sand together. Behind them stretches a breathtaking expanse of turquoise water under a bright blue sky, dotted occasionally by wispy clouds. The simplicity of the scene belies its deeper significance, offering glimpses into Anna's world beyond the camera lens, a world shaped by love, resilience, and quiet determination. For longtime followers of the Duggar family saga, seeing Anna like this feels refreshing. She appears relaxed, even joyful, something that may not have been evident during her earlier appearances on television. Gone are the formal dresses and carefully styled hair. Instead, we see her dressed casually in light clothing, suited for a sunny day at the beach. Her smile seems genuine, unguarded, an expression that suggests contentment rather than performance. And it's not just about how she looks, it's also about what this outing represents: freedom, connection, and perhaps a reclaiming of personal identity outside the constraints of public scrutiny. What makes this particular photo stand out isn't merely its picturesque quality, it's the symbolism embedded within it. Here is Anna, once part of one of America's most famous large families, now carving out space for herself and her little ones amidst nature's beauty. There's no grand production crew following her every move, no scripted interactions dictating her actions. Instead, there's just a mother enjoying precious moments with her children, letting their laughter mingle with the sound of waves crashing against the shore. This snapshot offers a rare opportunity to reflect on Anna's journey since stepping away from the limelight. Raised in a household where privacy was often sacrificed for entertainment value, she grew up accustomed to living under constant observation. Yet here she stands, choosing simplicity over spectacle, intimacy over exposure. This shift speaks volumes about her priorities today. nurturing relationships, fostering independence, and creating memories untainted by external pressures or expectations. As viewers gaze upon this serene portrait of Anna and her kids frolicking by the sea, questions naturally arise. How does someone transition from being a well-known face on reality TV to embracing anonymity? What challenges might Anna face in balancing her past fame with present desires for normalcy? These musings invite us to consider broader themes such as identity, autonomy, and the evolving dynamics between celebrities and their audiences. Ultimately, though, this photograph serves as a reminder of universal truths transcending individual stories. No matter who we are or where we come from, certain experiences bind us all, like sharing laughter with loved ones against the backdrop of nature's splendor. In capturing these fleeting instants of happiness, Anna inadvertently invites us to celebrate not only her unique path, but also our shared humanity. On closer inspection, the scene unfolds further details worth noting. Each child holds onto Anna's hand with varying degrees of enthusiasm. One grips tightly, almost shyly, as if seeking reassurance amidst unfamiliar surroundings. Another strides confidently beside her, clearly thrilled by the novelty of bare feet sinking into warm sand. Their body language tells a story of sibling camaraderie mixed with youthful curiosity, an ode to childhood innocence perfectly encapsulated in this single frame. Meanwhile, Anna herself exudes calm authority. Her posture suggests both vigilance and ease, embodying the dual roles mothers often play, protector and companion. She doesn't rush them forward nor linger unnecessarily. Instead, she moves at a pace dictated by her children's needs, ensuring everyone stays connected physically and emotionally throughout their stroll. This subtle interplay highlights the delicate balance parents must strike daily between guiding and allowing room for exploration. The setting amplifies these interactions beautifully. With each step forward, tiny footprints emerge behind them, soon erased by incoming tides. Symbolically, this mirrors the transient nature of parenting itself. Fleeting moments captured briefly before giving way to new chapters. For Anna, whose life has been anything but ordinary, these ephemeral traces left upon the sand could serve as poignant reminders of time spent savoring the present rather than dwelling on uncertainties ahead. Nature plays a supporting role too, adding layers of texture and emotion to the overall composition. Seagulls cry overhead, their wings slicing through azure skies as sunlight dances across rippling waves. Gentle breezes tussle hair and flutter fabric, infusing the tableau with movement and vitality. Even the distant horizon line stretching endlessly toward infinity hints at boundless possibilities awaiting discovery, a fitting metaphor for parenthood, where every decision shapes futures still unknown. Backdropped against such magnificent scenery, Anna and her brood appear almost ethereal, suspended momentarily within a dreamlike realm untouched by modern chaos. Perhaps this explains why the image resonates so deeply. It transports us temporarily to a place free from distractions, inviting contemplation of simpler joys often overlooked amid hectic routines. Moreover, the absence of digital devices in sight underscores another compelling aspect of this portrayal. In an age dominated by screens and social media updates, witnessing a family fully immersed in tactile engagement carries profound weight. They aren't snapping selfies or scrolling feeds. Instead, they're building castles, collecting shells, feeling grains of sand slip between fingers, all activities rooted firmly in sensory experience rather than virtual simulation. Such analog pursuits seem almost revolutionary nowadays, challenging conventional norms surrounding leisure activities. By opting for old-fashioned fun over tech-driven entertainment, Anna subtly advocates for mindfulness and presence, a message particularly relevant given society's increasing reliance on technology for connection. After all, true bonding happens when eyes meet eyes, hands touch hands, and hearts synchronize beats without intermediaries mediating those exchanges. Returning focus to Anna specifically, observers might wonder whether this excursion marks a turning point in her ongoing evolution as a public figure. While never one to court controversy deliberately, she hasn't entirely escaped drama either, especially considering events involving extended family members making headlines periodically. Could this peaceful interlude signal a conscious effort to distance herself further from potential turmoil? Or does it simply represent a natural progression towards prioritizing inner peace above external validation? Either interpretation aligns neatly with observations gleaned from the photograph itself. Whether intentional or coincidental, Anna's choice to embrace solitude amidst stunning landscapes implies a desire for sanctuary, a refuge where familial bonds can flourish undisturbed by prying eyes or judgmental commentary. Given everything she's endured thus far, seeking solace away from relentless attention seems understandable, even admirable. Yet, interestingly enough, sharing snippets like this via social platforms paradoxically reconnects her with supporters who genuinely care about her well-being. Rather than fueling voyeuristic tendencies, images showcasing authentic slices of life foster empathy and solidarity among viewers navigating similar paths. Through vulnerability comes strength, proving once again that transparency needn't equate to exploitation, provided intentions remain pure. In essence, then, this seemingly innocuous beach trip encapsulates myriad facets of human existence, from joy and vulnerability to growth and transformation. By stepping away from structured narratives imposed externally, Anna reclaims agency over her story, penning new chapters filled with spontaneity and sincerity. Watching her navigate this terrain inspires admiration, not because she defies conventions per se, but because she embodies grace under pressure, finding equilibrium despite shifting sands beneath her feet. And so, as sunset approaches and shadows lengthen across the shoreline, Anna gathers her children close, preparing to depart. But the impressions etched onto hearts, both hers and ours, linger long after footprints vanish beneath encroaching waves, because ultimately, it's not just about counting steps taken alongside loved ones, it's about cherishing each stride, however small, knowing collectively they form journeys rich with meaning and purpose. Through photographs like this, we bear witness to lives unfolding organically, reminding ourselves that sometimes the most profound stories require no script whatsoever. All they need is openness to capture raw emotions authentically expressed, and courage to share them honestly, trusting others will recognize truth when they see it.